Good morning and welcome your faces in for another video of myself, Darren, HGV Class 1 driver here in the UK. And for today it's a 7 o'clock start because it's the quiet before the storm, before Christmas around the corner. The other checks have all been done, trailer checks been done. Now we just have to finish off connecting it. And for the final check, make sure the electric's working, and we need a reg plate there, don't we? Reg plate is all sorted out, all the checks are all finally completed, and what I need to do now is head over towards Widnes, our other depot, collect a full load, and then I'm delivering it to the company, which is pretty much next door to where I am now. One of the big downsides about starting a little bit later, even though it's great having a nice lie-in the morning and spending a little bit of time with the family, however, you get stuck in all the traffic, don't you? It's currently 20 to 8, so it's prime rush hour to try and get onto the M6 southbound. M6 South looks like it's moving, quite free-flowing there, I can see up at the top. So that's good. Let's just try and get onto this roundabout to get across to the M6 South. A little bit of a cold and miserable Thursday morning as well. It's not raining, which is good. The wind's not too bad. There's a little bit of a breeze, but the temperatures have definitely dropped. I can't believe it's Christmas in like 6 weeks or something. Oh my god. My word, that has gone so quick. It really has. I think it's the 7th of November today. Still set at 50 miles per hour going down the M6 South, even though the roadworks more finished. I'm kind of thinking that might be a permanent thing now, because even at 11:30 at night where the roads are completely empty, it's still saying 50 miles per hour on the M62 as well. I don't know if it's something about saving the planet with emissions and all that stuff. Or is it a case of trying to catch people speeding with all the speed cameras that they put up and down the motorways, especially around the M6 and the M62 regions? Quite a few what popped up recently. So much better though, I've got to say. 4 lanes, traffic does move a lot smoother. A little bit. There's going to be more cars getting on in a second after this next junction, and then I need to stay in this lane after the junction anyway. This far left lane is going for the M62 going towards Manchester. Now we need to follow the M62 for Liverpool so we can get to Widnes. If you've got any questions about HGV driving or about the vlogs or anything in general, let me know down below in comments. I'll try my best to answer as much as I can. I'm sure if I can't answer them, one of our fantastic subscribers will be able to help you out. There's a lot, I mean a lot of experience between us. So if there's anything you're unsure of, just ask the question. It's always best to ask for help. No point struggling, is there? It's that time of year as well where work does go a little bit quiet just before the ramp up before Christmas. Next month it'll be back to 15-hour shifts. Early starts, late finishes. And then after Christmas, it'll start quieting itself out again. Probably picks up around February, March. Starts getting a little bit more busier, back to normal. So I do believe for the next few weeks I probably will be staying a little bit more local instead of doing more distance. There we go, get in your lane nice and early. Saves all the lane hopping that everybody's doing. Quite a bit of a queue there actually for the M62 leads. A lot more busy than what it normally is, that is for sure. I'm glad I'm not getting in that queue. However, the M6 southbound looks like it's getting backed up quite a lot as well. I can see up ahead lots of brake lights. I see a couple more drivers doing the same thing before we do get to our junction. Cutting in last minute. If you're going in for your test soon as well, good luck for it. I hope it all works out. Just remember, take your time. Don't get yourself too flustered or worked up. Try not to hesitate too much on junctions, but always pull out when it's safe to do so. And most importantly, make sure you give yourself plenty of space when you're doing any manoeuvres. Just take it nice and slow, there's no rush. At the end of the day, it's a pallet you're delivering. Pallet can always be delivered the next day, as long as you get there nice and safely. That's the main thing. Too many accidents on the road these days, isn't it, unfortunately? And a lot of them, believe it or not, can be prevented by not rushing. Quite simple. Down to 40, even though I can't really do 40, we're currently doing 16 miles per hour. Still staying in this lane. M62 looks nice, free flowing up above. I can see all that is all good, nicely moving. Get off the M6. Definitely got a bit of an accident, hasn't there, unfortunately. Unfortunately, this is the only trailer was available in the yard. And as you know, I hate these ones with the bars. Because with these bars, you have to take extra care to make sure they don't come loose, pop you in the face like it did with me. And I've known plenty of drivers in the past where the bars pop down, smash them in the nose, either broke the nose or just caused a lot of damage. And last thing you want is unnecessary damage, isn't it? Especially to your face. So we've possibly got a police convoy again. I don't think it's the Prime Minister this time, maybe it's just an undercover, that one, not a chaperone. We have seen it quite a few times, haven't we, around Liverpool area. We have like 2 or 3 bikes, 2 Range Rovers, and you have the undercover or the blacked out Range Rovers as well. Normally they're carrying like VIPs. I should turn the lights off now. Was that just to get past all the traffic, maybe? I won't blame them if being honest with you. Round the corner now from our delivery point. So you might recognise this because our yard is pretty much on the right hand side and we're delivering it to the left. First junction. Few jobs have come through already, so I need to check them when I pull over, see where we're going for the rest of the day. I've just got emptied off at this place that quick. I didn't have time to do the vlog. I was literally running one side to the other side, doing the straps, moving them over, getting the curtains out of the way. We had 2 forklift drivers doing it. 10 minutes, fantastic. So one goes out and one goes in. Quite busy over here today. Might even have another collection later on in the afternoon. I'm collecting, I think, 17 pallets. Not too sure how many the other driver collected. And then I've got another collection after this on the other side of Widnes. Arrived at our next job over at Widnes and it's currently 35 minutes past 12. I've got a little bit of a wait before I can get loaded up myself. I'll come here for another 40 minutes or so, give or take. I've just been speaking to the guy who's in charge with the forklift and it turns out it's not booked in until a 2 o'clock collection. So I'm a little bit early at the moment. So I've got to hang fire until I finish that trailer and then he said he'll go try and get me done early if possible. As the saying goes, it's better to be early than to be late. It's safe to say the yard here today is a little bit congested. And I've still got one guy behind me as well, trying to get unloaded. It's absolute chaos today, it really is. Everybody's just turned up at the same time, I think. Well, hey, we're leaving. Time is just hit 2:15. Been given some extra jobs as well for this afternoon. I need to go back to the hub, empty off. Hopefully should be there 3 o'clock, leaving there for about 3:15, give or take, maybe 3:30. So I've not got a full load on, I've only got about half a trailer. And then I need to go to Kirby to load up with 19 pallets. Then that should be me done for the day once I get unloaded from the second run. Shouldn't really be too late, probably looking at about 5:30 finish, give or take. To get back to the hub from where I am now, all I need to do is head towards the M62, just on this big roundabout. Straight down the M62 onto the M6 and then just come off. We're over at Haydock. Follow it down towards Ashton. Job's a good one. Quite a big roundabout this one, but always seems to be a bit of a pain in the backside every time you come on it. You always get cars parked across the lights, blocking the other side of traffic. People were in the wrong lanes. And he's sticking a far right lane because we're going down towards the M62. Need to keep an eye on the passenger side, make sure cars don't get too close. Don't want the trailer cutting any corners and causing any damage. So when I set off in a second, I'm going to be keeping an eye on the left hand side mirror. Got a silver van right there, so I need to slow down a little bit, let them past. Oh, I thought it was a van, it's not actually. Still both from the wrong lane, as I just pretty much proved my point, what I was saying just then. On his phone. That's probably why he was in the wrong lane. It's one of my pet hates, that it really is, just blatantly sat there on the phone. This one here in a black car. I don't know about you, but I absolutely love classic cars. I can see one in the mirror. I'm just trying to take this roundabout nice and slow, a little bit overcautious I suppose, because people do like to drive into different lanes on this roundabout as well. But this van here to the left is going a little bit too slow. I'm trying to show a car off. Speed up, van. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. But I absolutely love this style of a car. Hey, there we go. Just approaching 3:15 and I've just left the hub. Got a quick tip, so thanks for Tommy and the lads, appreciate that guys. So we want really, isn't it? In and out. Going straight over now towards Knowsley. Round the corner from where I was the other day actually. Actually, it's the same estate where I reversed into the other day. But it's across the way. 19 pallets so far on the system. And that's booked in for 4 o'clock. So I've got plenty of time to make my way down there. However, we're being 3:15 at the moment. There's quite a lot of high schools around this area, so you got a lollipop people out causing chaos on the roads. The reason why I say that, I know they're there to help and helping kids cross the road. However, in Ashton, for some reason, they have 3 lollipop people and they're positioned on a crossway of lights. So what they're doing is pushing the button to get the green man on and then walking out into the middle of the road, letting people cross. Fair enough. But then when it's on green, as in like green lights for the traffic to go, they just walk out in the middle of the road and stop traffic again. So then the traffic in this little junction is getting stopped by the red lights and then getting stopped by the traffic lollipop people at the same time. So it just backs up so much at this time of the day. As you can probably see in a minute, it's probably backed right up. Managed to get down here for 20 to 4. It's a really good timing at the moment. A little bit early for the collection again. Should be able to start loading me though, to be fair, as soon as I get there. There is 19 pallets to get loaded, but I can only get loaded up from one side, so possibly might have to jump on the back, do a bit of pump trucking. to get it moved across. I don't mind that, to be fair. They're not massively heavy pallets as well. They're on about 400 or 500 kilograms, if that. Normally quite a flat surface as well, so you don't have to worry about the weight rolling away or anything. This is the same road as well where the MTC is, or the DAF dealership, where we normally take our vehicles to get work done. Now, with it being a 4 o'clock collection, I should, in theory, be able to just drive straight onto the industry estate instead of having to reverse down. At this time of day, a lot of the businesses start to close, so I should be able to get the truck right down and then do a U-turn at the end and then come out the exit. That's my theory anyhow. We'll soon find out. And Weber Road. There's one of our class 2 drivers. I think they've been to the business across the way. Okay, yeah, it looks like somebody's getting in that van. And then when that van's gone, I should be able to just get around the rest of the car park, no problems. In theory, that is. Right, you can drive forward, so that's all right. Yeah, mate. Should be out. You getting loaded at the back?
I might not even be getting loaded yet.
Ah, right. Yeah, no, it's like I said, I know, just park here at the top,
right, yes.
and then it'll be fine, that, mate. Just making sure he's not in the way for me, which is good, so cheers, mate. It's a bit of a shame that there were these type of hooks instead. Otherwise I'll be able to hook it on the inside. And now I've got a open up curtain, hook them on the bottom. Nothing worse when you're working somewhere you can't move because all the pallets are in the way. Yeah. Nice little spin. And away we go. 4:10 now, so that was a nice quick load up. It's starting to get dark already though, isn't it? I reckon this is going to be a little bit of a pain in the backside to try and get out though. Up in a second, this main road. Always is this time of day. Everybody's flying down Acornfield Road, trying to get home, finishing work. Nobody wants to let you out. Hopefully I can catch a break and just get straight out into the road, so I don't lose the momentum. Delivered to both of these places quite a lot in the past, at Boca and Dams. It could be here for a while. Someone's flashed me out, it's alright. At least don't get parts all the way down this little section. Oh, actually. Literally just said that, and there's a van parked on the corner with a car. Depending on traffic, I should be back at the yard for around, I'm going to say 4:45. But if I do get to the yard between 1:45 and 5 o'clock, I'm expecting there'll be a queue there, so I could be there for about 40 minutes to get unloaded, which bring it up towards 6 o'clock. So it looks like it might be a 6:30 finish then tonight. Again, that just depends on traffic really, doesn't it? Friday tomorrow though, so that's one good thing to look forward to. I've not got any big plans this weekend. In fact, actually, tell a lie, I'm actually going to Liverpool Comic Con with one of my friends who wanted to go down, so I was like, yeah, why not? I'm free on Saturday, I'll nip down. I've never really been to one before. I visited the Manchester one probably about 10 and 15 years ago. That was quite good, to be fair. But Liverpool Comic Con has made me quite a good one. So I'm going to pop down, see what it's like. If it's any good, I might take Little Man next year when he gets a bit older. Oh dear, a little bit of a queue around there as well. Since I've got a little bit of a queue in front of me, I could be here for about half hour, maybe 40 minutes. I am going to take advantage of this time sat around. So instead of sitting around not doing anything, I'm actually going to do the vlog and do the edits for today's video. So if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. As always, stay safe out there. Bye for now.